quite sure that you can actually hear me here, but we'll do our best. As you've probably guessed by the little spin round that I've given you, I'm at Lady Bower Reservoir, and more specifically the overflows. I started off this morning at Conisborough Castle for sunrise. I wasn't very complimentary about it, so I may not show that bit. Excuse me. And then I headed off happily up Snake Pass to Torside Reservoir. And I managed to get halfway there before some muppet decided to block the road because they got stuck on a hill. And it was chaos. The weather was coming in again. It's been snowing and sunshine and snowing and sunshine. So I sat for 10 minutes and I thought better of it. I thought I would head home. But I didn't want to go home. I had a look at a few places and I think my frame of mind had gone. So I thought I would stop at Lady Bower, see if the overflows were flowing, and they certainly are. So I've got the classic shot, which is up at the far side. And I've never really got anything down at the other side. The far side being, if you can see, just the other side of this bridge. Can't think what it's called. Brain fart. So I thought I'd come down and have a go over here. Now, just as I got set up, it started to snow. So I banged the shower cap on the camera, and I'm just got a exposure cooking now, so I'm just going to have a look and see where we're up to with that. Back in a tick. That's better. The snow stopped, and we have a little bit of cloud up there with a little bit of blue sky. And it's actually moving quite nicely, but the whole feel is cold. And I'm on manual white balance as normal, and even at 10,000 K, it's still blue, which I'm not happy with. Because although it's cold, it's not that cold. I don't know if that actually makes any sense. But I'll have a go and see if we can show you what we're up to. So we've got the overflow here, and just to the side you can see two logs. Now the plan is that this log is coming into the bottom left hand corner of the image. Don't ask me why, it just seemed like a good idea. They're there, so you might as well make use of them, take advantage of them. The exposures that I've been going for are about 75 seconds, and I've been using the 10 stop, the polarizer, and I've tried the reverse grad, because right between the hills there, it's really, really bright, and a 0.9 ND just wasn't cutting it at all. So I'm trying with the reverse grad, which I think is making the hills too dark. There was some lovely light on them just now. Sorry, you keep going on the wrong. It's too flipping cold to get the gimbal out. I'm being lazy, because I'm kind of out of the zone of it now. I came out this morning, and as soon as I saw the snow-covered roads, I thought, fabulous. And I'm still sorely tempted to try and get back over Snake. But the snowstorm's coming in waves, and I suspect it's still bloody chaos out there. So I might be daft, but I'm not completely stupid. I really don't fancy getting stuck out there. So this is just a really short and sweet one. We must be on about 70 seconds by now. We were, and then I accidentally triggered it again. My hand's that cold, I can't actually feel what I'm doing. So anyway, as per usual, I will post any images up that I get. I may well get brave and show you the Conisborough ones. As I say, I do apologise. Conisborough Castle is a fabulous place, no doubt about it. It's part of our history. It needs to be preserved. But from a photography point of view, I was really struggling. And I'm sure there are much, much better photos out there, and I'm sure there are better photographers that can take much better photos out there. But this morning it just wasn't for me. So my apologies if I sound a bit negged out. I try not to do that when I'm talking to you guys. In fact, it's talking to you guys that stops me negging out. But we made the best of a dubious job, and it is what it is. Well, good morning from a rather wet, windy and generally yucky Yorkshire. Now, a few weeks ago, I sent out a challenge to the guys that I go out photographing with. And the plan was to pair up, give each other locations that we hadn't probably been to within a specified distance from our houses. The idea being to get out and shoot local. Now, the area I live in, there are a couple of places that should be photogenic, but they're lacking in something for me, and that just puts me off. I've tried. Well, Lynne, thanks Lynne, appreciate this one, gave me Conisborough Castle. Now, there's a reason I haven't shot Conisborough Castle before. It's because there only seems to be one or two viewpoints, neither of which actually do anything for me. But a challenge is a challenge, so here I am. It's about 2 degrees with a wind chill taking it out to about -3. And I've forgotten my hat. It might be in the boot of the car, but I'm not sure. Because it's howling with wind and it has been raining, I haven't rushed to get here. I'm also not confident of being on my own around this area in the dark, which sounds ridiculous. Stick me in the middle of nowhere, the Glencoe in dawn, before dawn, I don't have a problem. So I've left it till 25 minutes before sunrise time, which is 7:39. Normally I would try and get somewhere for pre-dawn colour. There's horrible black stuff over there, and there's horrible black stuff over there, and there's a nice bright blue area over there. The sun's rising over there. The castle, oh sorry, you can't see. The sun's rising in that direction, the castle's to my left. There's a little gate that I've spotted that looks like I can get through. I don't want to go in, I want to go outside. And I've just seen a dog walker, so I won't feel quite so alone. So I'm not convinced I'm actually going to talk to you guys while I'm up there. I just want to get the photo and go. Because there's snow at the top side of Sheffield, and I'd really like to get up there. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get my backside into gear and go take this photo. And I'll catch up with you in a while. See you later. Well, this is Conisborough Castle. As you can see, loads of railings all the way around. It's an English heritage site. There's a few little clouds appearing in the sky, and we did actually get some colour this morning. This is the surrounds. It's on a hill, and everything else is very low lying. That's Conisborough that you can see. Oops, Conisborough you can see just down here. No clouds. When I say hill, I mean a mound. And you can't even get up on this hill and get a clear shot of it because the trees are all in the way. That's some sort of learning centre up there. So I've done the challenge, I've taken some shots. Well, I thought I'd finish the day off with something I haven't done in years. And strangely enough, I'm at the same place that I first ever did it. I thought I'd have a go at some light trails. Now, 7 years, 8 years, and it's snowing. Really not sure what I'm doing. But I've got the camera set up. I've got f/16, 6 seconds, which I'm just moving up to 8. I've got the 0.9 polyester filter on and the 0.9 soft grad, because the sky is still a lot lighter than the cars and the road. But there's huge amounts of traffic going that way, I'm not so much coming this way, although just now it was the opposite way around. There's people honking at me and all sorts. But it's quite fun. I'm actually getting a little bit of detail in the sky. Getting some nice light trails coming this way. And I chose this spot. I'm hoping you can hear me over the road noise, because we've got an exit there, a straight on, coming in this direction, and then we've got an in slip road here. And I thought that would make a bit of a change from just straight. And there's a huge load of traffic coming down, so I'm just about, I'm going to set it to 10 seconds and see how we go with this one. The sky was threatening with a proper sunset, and I was sat in the car waiting. The most huge snowstorm came in. That's looking a bit better. As I say, I'm on F16, I'm doing about 10-second exposures. I'm getting a little bit of movement up in the sky with the clouds scudding across. And just see up here, there's a little bit of colour as well, so that adds a bit of interest. I'm sorry for dodging around. I'm just trying to keep an eye on when the best amount of traffic is coming. And it's flipping freezing, let me tell you. It's bitter. And the reason I chose this side as well is over here there's two gantries, and they sort of disrupt the flow of the traffic, so the trails get broken. But yeah, I haven't done this in so long, and it's really good fun. I'm probably going to keep going for about 5-10 minutes until the last of the light has gone, and then I'm going to go home because I'm freezing cold. So it's been a really, really fun day. I started off with the castle. I got some long exposures at the water at Ladybower Reservoir, the plug holes, and I'm finishing off with some light trails. 3 fairly different setups for a day, but I was just feeling in the mood. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to concentrate on the traffic coming along so I can get some half-decent trails. There is a probability I'll end up blending a couple of the images where I've got a lot in the left-hand lane, which is the red lights going away from me. And when, for some reason, I seem to get a lot of traffic going away and little coming towards me. And when I've got a lot coming towards me, I'm getting little going away. So I might end up having to blend a couple of images. But I'm keeping the same composition, which is slap bang in the middle of the road, or looking down the middle of the motorway. So it shouldn't be too difficult. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's set of 3, and I'll see you again. See you, bye!